Yeah, we got to score in the red zone. Touchdowns, not field goals.
That's easy.
Thank you all for coming.
Have you got a handle on the false starts? I mean, do you have an idea at all why you guys get?
Well, it was kind of like the last week against Oregon State. You know, they were yelling move and stemming.
Right.
And our kids have got to have more discipline and be able to understand that's not our snap count and sit in there. And I think they, you know, after about the first quarter, it kind of wasn't too bad. But yeah, that's something that our kids we got to do a better job of. They got to sit in there and they got to know Josh's voice and Josh's our snap count and go on our snap count.
This is the same sort of thing, kind of go just mentally about the passes, because it seemed like there were a lot of drop balls tonight.
It's that same old thing, right? The same old thing. Penalties, drop balls. You know, those things. You know, you run up and down the field. You know, you run up and down the field like we did. And I saw them even that stuff. I think we're good enough to overcome those things. But we've got to. You know, I got to do a better job. Which, you know, we've been really good down there. We just tonight just did not do a good job. You know, first two drives we drive right down in there and we get a penalty, or, you know, I call a stupid play. Whatever happens, we got to get touchdowns, especially against a team like that. We can't settle for field goals.
Is it the Issei run you'd like to have back?
The what?
The one with Issei running the ball, would you like to have that back?
Yeah, that and about 3 or 4 other ones. Yeah.
The decision to go with that formation, that jumbo with the defensive.
That was good on that one drive. Yeah, the one where we went 94 yards or whatever it was. Yeah, it was just, you know, something. And then we got the bad snap. You know, we're down on the 1 and we get the bad snap to Josh. So, you know, you don't know what's going to happen there. And then obviously I didn't get in it after that, if you noticed. But still, I mean, my hat's off to Josh and those kids, because they, you know, they battled and battled and battled till the last seconds of the clock.
The way he played on the last drive, the run that put you ahead briefly, what stood out about the way he handled that whole situation?
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know what the third down conversion was on that drive, but I think it was, you know, he had some 3rd and 10s or some 3rd and longs that he converted for us, which kept us going. And yeah, when he took off out of the pocket, I was like, okay, well, I was thinking about the next call, because no way I thought he was fast enough to get in the end zone, and he proved me wrong. But you know, it was a tough one.
You always want to get to the end zone, but do you think maybe he might have scored too early? That's not even a consideration. You just want to score.
Yeah, you know, you always think about that, but then you know, I think who was I watching today was Indiana. You know, same thing. They scored so quick there at the end. It gave Michigan a chance to go back down and tie the game. But no, you're just, I mean, in a game like that, you're just, you know, there's a minute something left on the clock. You're just thinking, hey, let's get out. We need to get this thing in the paint, you know, and get a lead.
The drops you guys had tonight, how much did that kill just the pace?
Yeah, you know, a little bit there in the second and third quarter. You know, then we had the one turnover. We had a good drive going there in the third quarter, and the turnover. You know, I mean, I think our kids felt pretty comfortable with what we were doing, and we were moving the ball, but just you know, you just can't win football games like that. You can't have penalties. You can't turn it over. You know, you can't do those type of things.
You said on that run that Josh proved you wrong. As a true freshman, how often do you kind of feel that way about him with some of his decisions and his vision and his voice?
About every other play. You know, I mean, he's just an exceptional guy. You know, I mean, thank God we got him. Even on that last drive. I mean, what I like about him, he never blinks. He had, you know, when we got it there at the end to have a chance to go down and score. You know, he's like, okay, here's a couple routes I like. Let's throw these, and I'll get us down the field. And that's what he does. He's a special kid.
You guys did kind of a cool thing tonight, because I've never seen before. You did the parent thing at halftime, because you wanted the fans in the stands. But that took away 5 or 10 minutes from the locker room. Was there a big debate about that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it was. Yeah, usually we give them 5 or 10 minutes to kind of water up and go to the restroom and do those type of things anyway. So.
I think it's important for the kids to the way.
Yeah.